So what is your question today?
Sir, please make me understand closing journal entries.
Okay, closing journal entries. So in class 11 when you prepare final account, so that is the time closing journal entries concept takes birth, and that is where I have seen that in even in some class 12 student, plus 2 student keep fumbling upon understanding the closing journal entry. So I will make it clear. Acha, you follow these two journal entries first. Uh, Suppose if we are making a trading account, so trading account will close all the direct expenses. All the direct expenses will be closed through trading account, and PL account means profit and loss account, which is an integrated part of trading, will close all the indirect expenses. Okay, these are the two general entries, and for incomes also, see all the indirect incomes will be closed with by transferring them to PL account. So these are the three journal entries which is actually our closing journal entry, by which you can understand closing journal entry. Now I'll give you one example. Let us take salary as an account. Now salary is an account, is a nominal account which is to be closed through PL. Now at the time when we are paying salary, so every month we pass one journal entry for staff salary account. Staff salary paid for entire year. Suppose if we are paid salary in cash, or some part of salary is remaining outstanding, to staff salary to cash, staff salary to outstanding salary, these are the journal entries. Imagine we have paid around 3,60,000 as salaries in the entire year. Now this account remains to be closed only on 31st March when we are preparing final accounts. So this will be closed by, this is an indirect expense, so PL to indirect expense, so which means that staff salary will be closed by PL account. So PL to indirect, in this indirect expenses there is staff salary. So by PL if we write, so this is closed 3,60,000. Now see, these are some recurring expenses which are to be closed through profits. So for recurring expenses, is the point clear? The trading to direct expenses and PL to indirect expenses, and while indirect incomes should be transferred to PL. So these are generally for recurring expenses, but there are certain capital expenditure which create problems for class 12 students generally. Now those are to be written off, and written off within that year in which they are incurred. So those capital losses should be first written off or to be absorbed from reserve, like securities premium reserve 1. Securities premium account will be debited first, and then either capital reserve or maybe general reserve. If we have amount here, so we use this, and thereafter the profit of that particular year. So for companies it will be statement of PL to be debited, and for all capital losses, please remember, capital losses are like preliminary expenses, share issue expenses, means underwriting commission, incorporation cost, these are some examples of capital losses which is to be closed by in this order. First from securities premium, thereafter from any reserve which is there from past few years, capital reserve or general reserve, and the profit of that particular year. Within that year you have to write off all the capital losses. I hope now the closing entries concept is clear. Closing entry generally arise only when we are towards the end of the accounting year. Means the financial year comes to an end and we have to close all accounts. So that salaries example which I gave you, that way you should understand that all nominal accounts are to be closed through trading PL account, because they are to be absorbed by the profits, while capital losses can be carried forward if they are not written off within that year. But while there is a rule for some of the capital losses to be absorbed within that particular year. Okay?
Yes, sir.